Well, it's time for mistletoe and ho 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 and presents for all the lovely cats in my life. In other words, it's time to set up December because Christmas is coming. Hi everyone, and welcome to my December Plan with Me. I'm Crystal from A Crystal Clear Life, where we focus on planning, organizing, and living a more simplified life. Well, today I'm going to keep it simple with my planning for the month of December. Now, daylight savings time is over here in the United States, and that means it's getting dark early, and I am somebody who does not like it when it gets dark early. So, my theme for this month is light. I found these great stickers from Doodlebug Draws, which I will link down below for you if you would like to check them out. They really are bright and colorful and simplistic, and that's kind of what I want to go for this month of December. It's going to be very busy. My daughter's going to be home, and we are going to see some family a couple of times, and it's just going to be a whirlwind ride. So I'm trying to keep it simple. All right. Let's jump into the computer and let's get planning for the month of December. All right, as you can see here on my screen, I have started with a complete blank slate. Now, if you've been following me for any time, you know that this year I have been using a dated planner from DCP Digitals, and I have used that dated planner from January all the way through to December. But for December's weeklies, I want to do something a little bit different, and that's what I want to show you today. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do in the year 2023, and I'm playing around with different things. So for the month of December, I wanted to try going back to a horizontal weekly, okay? So I'm going to start with this blank page, and I am going to build it from there. Now, as I told you in my one of my recent videos about using the differences between weeklies and monthlies, for my weeklies, I like to use that for appointments that I have, regular meetings that I have. I also like to use it for meal planning. I like to use it for my top focus for the week and what projects I want to work on, and the prayers that I am praying for people, okay? So those are really my big things that I want to make sure that I fit on this layout today, okay? All right, and then if we have time, we'll get to organizing our daily page for the month of December too. So I know in the past I have created a horizontal layout, so I'm going to go up here to my search bar and I'm going to start typing horizontal, and I see there are a couple that come up here. Let's see. Horizontal weekly with notes. Yes, this is the one that I created myself. I believe this one, yes, this is the one that comes with the DCP Digitals planner. So you can see here it's a very simple horizontal layout, but there are other things that I want to put on here other than just the weekly information. So I'm going to make my own. So I'm going to go up here and pick the one that I made, and you see there's a notes page, and then I have a page that has Monday through Thursday, and then a second page that has Friday through Sunday. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this graphic that I made, and I am going to copy that, and I'm going to take it back over to the page that we were working on in December, the blank page, and I'm going to paste on the side so that I can make sure that I get the graphic the right size and it doesn't move other things around. So let's get that, drop that in there. Make it a little bit smaller because I know I'm going to want other things in there as well. Kind of line it up a little bit and maybe make it a little bit wider. Let's see. Now let's go back and grab the rest of the week. and that's Friday through Sunday. Again, copy and take it back to my 2022 planner, paste on the side. You guys probably get tired of hearing me say these same things over and over, but for those of you who are new, I like to explain why I'm doing what I'm doing, okay? Now here what I'm trying to do is just line those up at the bottom like so. Okay, and I can make that a little bit wider so it comes almost to the edge of the page. And make this one a little bit wider as well. There you go. All right, so now we have, the days of the week, but I also want meal planning in there. And what I'm gonna do is I'm simply gonna go back to a November page, and I'm going to grab my meal planning box, which is here, and I'm gonna copy that, and I'll bring it back to December, pasting it on the side. This simply is a 2-column by 8-row table. Okay, I could go up here and insert that if I wanted to, but for ease of purposes, I'm just going to copy that and put it at the top. All right, now, of course, I'm going to have to play around with this. I'm going to have to get it just the right size. I'm going to make this 8-point because that's the smallest that I can make it, and that will work fine. And these I can also make smaller if I need to, okay? So that takes care of meal planning. Now, my top focus, my projects, and my prayers. Well, if we go back to that November page, you see that my top focus, my prayers, and my projects are all here on a long column. Well, that's not gonna work. I don't have room for that kind of thing on this page, all right? So this is where I need to insert a new table. So let me show you how to do that. Okay, I'm going to go over here so I have some room to work. I'm going to go up to my insert and do table. And I have 3 columns that I want, and I want at least 4 rows. And so that gives me this little table like this, okay? So then I can call this my top focus and my projects and my prayers, okay? All right, now that chart I can work somewhere in over here, okay? Now you see I kind of have things that are overlapping, right? So I have 2 different ways that I can change this if I want. First of all, I could make my background bigger if I wanted. How was that for being a great thing about digital planning? Not enough space on your page? Just make your page bigger. But I don't want to do that because I don't really need to do that. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to shrink these down a little bit, and I'll come over here and I'll shrink this one down a little bit. All right, then that fits on top, and oops. The reason why that moved is because I broke the #1 rule for myself, which is to set that picture as a background so that it will not move. There we go. That's better. Okay. All right, now let's see if I can get this up there where I want it. Okay, that's looking good for now. We're gonna keep playing with it once I see what kind of decorations and stuff I want on there, okay? So I do have, for my weeklies, I do have a place to put my appointments, my regular meetings, my meal planning, my top focus, my projects, and my prayers. So I've met all of my objectives, okay? So I can get rid of that. Now comes the fun part. Let's go take a look at those stickers I got for this month. I store my stickers in my personal notebook, and this is Doodlebug Draws, where I got them from. I purchased them last month, I guess, maybe 2 months ago. Anyway, I just think they're adorable and simple, and I just absolutely love them. So I see that it's a very bright and colorful set. So I'm going to copy this one. Actually, you know what? I'm going to end up using all of these. So I'm going to grab this entire container. You see how it makes the whole container gray? And I'm going to copy, and then I'm going to go back to my planner, and I'm going to paste those over here on the side. Now I have a copy of all of the graphics that I want to use for my layout for this month, okay? Now there is, let's see, what font do I want to use for December? This particular page doesn't have a title, so I can do whatever I want. And I want something that's kind of bold, and I want something that looks festive. Harrington is one that I like a lot. Let's see, so many to choose from. Not Old English, that's a little hard to read. Well, you know what? Let's just go with Harrington for now. Okay, and we are going to make that not white. Let's do a nice dark green, and we will make it a little bit bigger maybe. Is that a good size? And let's bold it too. I want it nice and dark. Okay? All right, now that looks good to me. And remember, I can move this little box around wherever I want it. And I'm going to take this string of lights and copy that. And I want to paste them over here. I just think they're very pretty. There we go. I think that's really cute. And then what I'm going to do too is I'm going to take all of these light bulbs, and I am going to copy them and paste them on the side. And I think I want to do one bulb for each day of the week. And what I'm going to do, because I want it turned around, is I'm going to rotate it that way. And I'm going to put it right next to there. So I'm going to do all of those, and then that will look good. Okay, so now I have copy and pasted all of my individual light bulb colors from over here to this page. I think it's a coincidence that there were 7 light bulb colors and there's 7 days of the week. That's great for me. All right, now down here for the notes, I'm going to use this straight line, and we will paste him down here. Oops. That, my friends, is why you paste on the side. Paste on the side, drag it on top, position it, and then I can use my Alt key to make it just right where I want it. Again, paste on the side because I want 2 of them over there. I can even make them look like they're connected. Look at that. I connect them right up. Isn't that cool? Now, every day when I go to use my planner, I will have beautiful lights to look at. All right, now this brown up here is kind of bringing me down. So what I need to do is, in my table feature, I need to change all of these table headings so that they match the colors that we have going on here. To shade in the table, what you need to do is click anywhere in that box, go down to Table, go to Shading, and you see when shading comes up, you can see all of these colors that are available, okay? If I want, let's see, I think I want to pick like this bright blue, because that kind of goes with some of these lights. And then let's see, this one, again, I want to keep with this bright color. I think let's go with this yellow. Which yellow? That one probably looks good. Now, I could find hex codes and do all of that and get it as an exact match, but I don't need to do all of that this month. So I'm going to pick colors that I like that work closely with what we are doing, okay? So let's do that bright pink there. That looks good. And then over here, because that brown certainly isn't working for this colorful thing, let's try maybe this bright green. Yep, there's a bright green light bulb, okay. And then this last one, let's see, what other colors? I did pink, green, purple, yellow, blue. I really don't want orange, so let's find a red. Let's do this bright red and see how that looks. Okay, I'm changing my mind on this red. I think I want maybe more of this purple color to pick up that purple color. There we go. I think that looks better. Since it's supposed to be multicolored, not just Christmas colors, for traditional Christmas colors. So I like that. I like that, the way that looks, okay? So if I want to, I can go into this table shading and I can do it as all white up here so that it completely blacks out anything behind it, like so. And we have white there as well. Okay, I need to come over here and clean up the rest of this menu. And all of this gets set to 8 point. There we go. And I want to add some more lights over here. So we'll copy those again, paste on the side, and drag them into place. Now let's see if I rotate those. How does that look? There we go. That looks cute. All right, so let me play around with this a little bit more and get it just right. Well, there you go. I have played around a little bit more with it and changed some font sizes and some colors, and I think it is perfect. I love how bright and colorful it is. I think it looks absolutely adorable. I went ahead and made a copy of one of my November daily pages, and I'm just going to go through and clean this up, get rid of these stickers from November, and then we can play around with putting in some lights for December. All right, let's go back and grab those lights. I might as well just drag them along with me. So let's cut them from here because I don't need them anymore. And we will take them over here and paste them here while we're working with them. All right. Now, I like these strands of curly lights, and what I want to do is I want to make a copy of those, and again, I'm going to work up here in some space, paste them, but what I want to do is I want to rotate them so that they are hanging. Do I want the plug at the top? Let's see. Yes, I want the plug from the top, okay? All right, so what I am going to do is I'm going to bring those over here and let them stick out at the top there. And I just kind of want them running down through my time. I have to still be able to see my times. There you go. All right. Now this is the size that I want it. So from here, I can make a copy of that. Again, paste on the side, and then I can drag that over. And let that one kind of nest in there. And again, paste on the side. And drag that over as well. Here you go. Very cute. Very, very, very cute. Okay. All right, for our food log, again, we will need to change these tables colors. So I'm going to just highlight those. Now here comes the tricky question. Do I do each one a different color? I think to start, I'm not. I think to start, I'm just going to do this, not that yellow. I think to start, I'm just going to choose one color. Let's see, that yellow is way too bright. Way too bright. Maybe this yellow. Yep, that looks better. That's more of a candlelight color. Okay, now down here, I can do these in different colors. So this one can be, let's see, I use that pink, And this one could be, I used that blue, and I used this purple, and I used this bright green. Okay. Now, let's see, if we make all of this text white, how would that look? Yeah, I think that looks okay. All right, and then for finances, you know what? I think I'll do the finances green, and I think I will pick a different color for over here for this side. Let's see, what's a color that I haven't used yet? Maybe the red? I don't have much red on there, so that might look okay. Okay, and now I need a couple of things here. Let's see, do I want to take this? Maybe put that in there. Maybe put it at the top. Let's put it at the top. We could get rid of this box. Okay. I love, love, love these bright colors. They make me smile. Let's turn him like so. And to-dos. We'll turn this one as well. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Like I said, I am trying to keep it very simple, and if that just means lights, then that's what it means. It just means lights. All right, I will leave this again to remind me to change the date and a place to put the weather. And I know that I normally have my morning routine and I normally have my evening routine. I have a space here for notes. I have a space here for all of my regular daily to-dos. All right, so the one thing that I do want to do is I do want to change all of these across the top so that when I bring them up to fit into my monthly plan up here, they'll look better. Let's see, what color do I want to do for that? I'm really kind of rocking this hot pink. I like that. So I think I'll do that. Keep them all the same. Again, should be very bright, and the light bulb for there is hot pink, so that will work. So what I do is I simply come down here for my normal routine tasks. I copy the day. I come back up to the top. I paste on the side. And then I put my daily tasks over here where they belong. Like so. And then I can, change them as needed. For example, no longer need to fill the hummingbird feeders or check the pool. But I do have my greenhouse to continue to check on. So I need to add that. And actually, I just need to change the original ones at the bottom, and then I wouldn't have to do this every week, but we'll get around to it. Anyway, well, I think that looks pretty cute. And I am very happy about these lights, again, from Doodlebug Draws. They fit in great with this planner from DCP Digitals. Not a sponsored affiliate from any of these people. These are just things that I bought and share with you just because I think they're so cute. And if you need a little light in your world during the month of December, maybe you'll check them out. And I want to thank you for joining me today. If you've learned anything new, please give me a thumbs up. Or if you like my lights, go ahead and give me a thumbs up as well. And if you're not a subscriber, please think about subscribing and joining us here. We publish videos every Friday on planning and living a more simplified life. And it really is just an honor to be here and to help you guys learn how to use OneNote to plan and organize your life. Well, here's hoping that you can live a more simplified and organized life through better planning. I use OneNote. Until next time, okay, bye.